Hello, and welcome to the episode of Todd Talks. When Todd talks, people listen. Kidding. I definitely would not strip for you all. No, it just won't happen. Hopefully. Hopefully, no, it definitely won't happen. I'm doing the whole hopefully thing. You know what I'm doing. So, yeah, it's time for another death battle reaction. And a lot of you who watch my show have a loss in your column, and so do I. Now, if you recall, last week we talked about the battle between I predicted the battle between Gray and Esdeath, and despite a whole bunch of conflicting information, I decided to pick Gray Full Buster, not Full Bust as I apparently called him a lot in the prediction video. I apologize. I picked Gray Full Buster to win, and he didn't. Esdeath won, and apparently Esdeath won rather handily, depending on how you read the death battle stuff. And yeah, so a lot of you have a loss, including my dear friends Natsu, Black Lightning, and more. And for the record, those are the usernames, not the actual characters. Though it would be cool if I knew them both. So yeah, this was a little bit surprising, but I honestly had a bit of a pit in my stomach going into this because if you recall, again, I call my prediction video, I noted that Gray had a lot of versatility and a lot of power in his own right. There was just something about Esdeath that kind of made me worry, and mainly was the time stop, because I debated on the show whether Gray would actually be able to resist it. And Death Battle honestly made sure to note certain things about the time stop to enforce that Gray might have been able to resist it, but that wouldn't have actually mattered. Not to mention, the only way that he would have been able to kill her was with the ice shell or the lost ice shell, which would have been very much a Might Guy All Might situation. And thankfully, Esdeath's stats are apparently so grand that it just didn't matter. So yeah, that was a little heartbreaking for me because I was really trying to go for a perfect record this go around, and I should have abstained. I gave myself an out. I had the chance to abstain like I did in the Mega Man Battle Royal, but I didn't. I felt that Gray's ice absorption powers would have been enough, and they weren't. And they made a lot of clear points about how it wasn't enough. The moment I had my fears about Esdeath winning was when they were doing the breakdown. They noted that an ice maker magic user created a snowstorm of a continent or of a country, and then she did it of a continent. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, that's not, her. That's not like her full power after absorbing ice shells. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. And but then they noted that she withstood a blast that was like an insane amount of TNT, and I'm like, I don't remember seeing that for Gray. So and then of course she had the time stop, which was just a cincher. So yeah, it's a little disheartening, and I do regret. I felt it. I just felt that Esdeath, because a lot of you, including some of my friends like Natsu and Black Lightning, were like, "Oh no, Grace got this." In fact, every single comment from the prediction video, look at it. Every single one of them said that Gray was gonna win. Like every single one said that, hey, Gray's got this. Esdeath might be smarter, she might be more experienced, but it may be a little faster, which apparently wasn't the case because they both dodged lightning, which I should have known because of Natsu, so I apologize for that. But yeah, it wasn't. It didn't go the way a lot of us thought, and I look forward to seeing if this is going to be as controversial as Ben 10 Green Lantern, because it kind of feels like that, but we'll see. So yeah, because no one, I still remember, I still remember Ben 10 Green Lantern. We all thought Alien X was gonna win, and then Green Lantern's like, yeah, no. So we'll see if that happens here. But as for the battle was great. I mean, Luis, props to you and your team. You guys really kicked it into overdrive. There was a lot of custom sprites. They noted this on the last Death Battle cast, that there was a lot of custom sprites made for this, like the Centaurs, some of the stuff for Gray and Esdeath and all that. And they showed it. I like the use of the ice clones. I love the abilities of the ice, using the ice meteor, making the ice storm, having Gray go devil magic, and there was a lot. And then the ice shell into the Mahamtana Gazoon type and everything. So it was honestly a really fun battle. The music was really killer. I really liked. I honestly like this one a lot more than I did the Genos War Machine battle. But that's just preference. That's all it really is. So But yeah, my record is now 4-1, so I apologize. But we do have some good news because at the last Death Battle cast, they confirmed that the next episode, which is what I'm about to talk about, is indeed episode 125. I don't know how they got that count. I'm thinking maybe they don't count Samus versus Boba Fett remastered as a new episode because it's technically the same result. I don't know, and it's a remaster episode, not a new episode. I don't know. But I checked the playlist and it said that this episode is 125. That's the only thing I could think of. So maybe I'll check it again. But yeah, next episode is 125. Next episode is a confirmed 3D death battle, and next episode is Goro versus Machamp. Yes, yes. Okay, for those of you who don't know the joke, Death Battle Cast has a lot of community death battles, and what they like to do is propose questions and potential future matchups to us, the fans. And ones that have been made into death battles include Johnny Cage versus Captain Falcon, All Might versus Might Guy, and more. And one of the ones they did was Goro versus Machamp. And the question is, how powerful is Machamp? Because the Pokedex says that he can do like 1,000,000 punches in a minute, and it has like like one hand, one arm could push a mountain. But is that really true? Because the Pokedex kind of lies at times, and it's obviously evolved over the series. So that's the question. And then obviously you got Goro, who's a former Mortal Kombat champion, and who can rip people in half. Not to say Machamp couldn't do that; he obviously could. But it's the ultimate battle of the four-armed monsters, and Death Battle's been kind of teasing this back and forth because they always bring up Goro versus Machamp, and I love it. And so I was not expecting this. This is definitely going to be 3D Death Battle, so this is going to be so awesome to watch, and I can't wait. Is it 2 weeks already? Give me this matchup. Give it to me now! So with that, I am ending this episode of Todd Talk. What did you think of Gray vs. Esdeath? And are you sad you didn't realize that Esdeath was going to win? We all have to do better research. All of us, together, we can do this. So let me know in the comments below. And of course, are you excited for Goro versus Machamp? Because look at this smile. I am pumped for this matchup. I can't wait. So, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I know you were listening. And I'll see you around.